What's up, people? So it's the S&P 500 one-day reading for Friday, October 22nd, 2021. And the theme card is happiness. It looks like it's a continuation of the prior reading. Post-market was the indolence card, and the low was the happiness card, and they also correlated to each other, which makes me think that that decline in the post-market probably continued into this Friday, the 22nd. And so there's a high in the pre-market followed by, it's either a failed attempt to break a resistance or a decline through support level. More likely it's both, and that takes place in the pre-market. There's a high correlator there, so it probably have one of the day's highs there. And then right around the open, we have a revisiting of an opportunity. Generally speaking, that'd be somewhere that's often a support level that we visited once before. In the first half hour, we have the fortune card. Generally speaks of a high or a higher high, but it can be a rotation, like a turn in direction, although it's usually a high, especially at the beginning. So in actuality, that queen of discs may be a revisiting of a high, which is an opportunity. Well, actually, that's what it does appear to be. So in any case, we have either some like back and forth movement in the first half hour, or we have a reversal off of a high. And from 10 to 11, we have some bullish rotation. From 11 to 12, we've got some bouncing along a support level. We may dip through it for a moment. And then we have we have selling. We have notable selling midday between like 12 and 1 o'clock. We sell through a resistance or through a support level, likely the same one that we were bouncing along in the prior hour. And then there's more selling in the, it looks, okay, so then we have a turnaround from 1 to 2. There's an opportunity at a low there to open a position in both directions, or to position so that I'm playing both directions. And there's a high correlator there as well. So there may be a peak at that moment, which is between 1 and 2. And then we have a change in direction with some like back and forth, kind of like sideways movement, rotation, and then a flattening out. But it's the peace card in the last hour that could, like I said, we've seen that a few times this week. I see it in the high on Wednesday, the 20th. And then it's at the close of the day on Monday, the 18th. So depending on how the 20th plays out, that could be a good indication of a price level. But then we also have a low correlator in the post market, and that's that's the ace of discs, which is also, I mean, that's a strong indication of a low with an opportunity to maybe open some long positions. However, the highlight card and the card for the day of Friday the 22nd, when we're looking at the month overview, is the same as it's the Knight of Swords, which we find at the close position in this Friday the 22nd reading. So there's going to be some significance there. I don't see any highs there. There's no real, looking at the overview, there's a possibility of a significant October trough there, October low. I think probably the big low is going to be right at the end of the month, but it's hard to say just yet. This could be one of them coming up on Friday. All right, so into the high, we have a push higher, and then the low forms from a selling off of a high, and there's also male ruler, most likely the president, highlighted it around the lows. All right, guys, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I love to hear from you guys. Some of you guys leave like the coolest fucking comments. I really like it, guys. It makes my day. Hope this is helping. See you later.